Reno succeeds in freeing himself from that trap. Seeing Reno fall down like this, Yale and George rush over to support and take care of him. Mocking Reno, Rand says, "You came to mess with me just by becoming a minor level 2 magician, you beggar?" Hearing such cheap words from Rand's mouth, Yale and George's blood boils, and they step forward to kill Rand. But right then George stops Yale by grabbing his hand. "No, Yale, if we attack the winner of the competition, the Masters will suspend us. The most important task for us right now is to save our brother Reno's life. We must take him to the medical hall immediately." Rand taunts them from behind. "You cowardly mice are running away from here out of fear." And he shouts to announce on his own, "The champion of this year is Rand!" On the other side, our focus shifts back to the dense forests where Linley was deeply immersed in cultivation. And hard work definitely brings results, because Linley had learned to control the basic power of level 3. Seeing this, Master Dellin praises Linley in absolute amazement. To make Reno feel better, the three friends had come to eat food at a grand hotel. Reno's mood was already bad due to today's fight, so when Linley arrived there he was just about to congratulate Reno. But Yale stops him with a hand gesture because Linley thought that Reno had easily won the match, and everyone had come to the hotel to celebrate. When everyone tells Reno to forget this fight as a bitter memory, Reno also cheers with everyone. But Rand had arrived right there to rub salt on their wounds. As the atmosphere began to heat up, this time Linley stops Rand in his firm, sharp voice. At this, Rand gets angry and tries to bully Linley too, but little did he know that Linley is no rookie whom any random guy can just come and lecture. Without saying anything, Linley straight away grabs Rand's neck, hangs him in the air, and teaches him some manners. He says, "If you mess with my friends ever again, I will beat you like a dog," and gives him a powerful kick. All the friends get extremely happy seeing this. And Rand's ego gets deeply hurt, so he gets into a fighting mood, but his henchmen advise him not to fight outside the school because this was a strict rule of the Ernst Academy. So Rand challenges Linley for an official fight and says whoever wins this fight, the loser will give him 10,000 gold coins. Both of them agree to the challenge. The very next day, the entire academy was buzzing with the news that someone had directly challenged this year's champion Rand, and not only that, there was a staggering bet of 10,000 gold coins for the winner. As soon as this news reached Delia's ears, she immediately understood that this could be the work of none other than Linley. The time for the fight had arrived, and Rand's name was echoing all over the arena because he was, after all, this year's champion while nobody knew Linley. However, Linley's friends left no stone unturned in cheering him up. As both contestants came face to face and stood in the ring, the entire academy found out that on one side was Linley Baruch, the descendant of the Dragonblood warrior clan, and on the other side was the champion Rand, filled with absolute pride. Standing right in the center of the ring, that cunning young Master Rand also flashed a wicked smile upon seeing Linley, and openly humiliated him, saying, "Look at this boy, fellow academy mates. He has neither a supreme technique nor any magical power to compete with me." Amidst this heavy roar of the audience, the signal to start the match was given. As soon as the match begins, young Master Rand activates his deadly ice power, creates dozens of ice balls all at once in the air, and launches an attack towards Linley, which Linley counters using his Windblade technique. Seeing Linley in the air, Rand accelerates his attack, so Linley, to protect himself, uses his earth element to apply protection to his feet and shatters all of Rand's ice balls. Rand plays the exact same trick again, with which he had trapped Reno. Using his flame whip, he binds one of Linley's legs, immobilizing him right on the spot, and immediately fires his fireballs at him. As a massive blast occurs, Rand thought that Linley would be finished, but Linley is no rookie. Linley simply stomps his foot on the ground and cuts through that flame whip, leaving Rand completely shocked because that was a level 3 attack, yet Linley broke it in a single strike. Launching a counterattack on Rand, Linley does not give him even a second's chance, immediately jumps over him with his lightning speed and brings Rand to the dust with a single powerful blow. Seeing Rand on his knees, Linley's friends dance with joy, and Delia had also noticed Linley's level 3 move. According to the rules of the fight, Linley asks Rand, "Do you accept your defeat?" But Rand, being a born arrogant jerk, was holding one hand behind his back, preparing a sneak attack, which Linley's friends standing in the arena tried to warn him about. Linley also knew Rand's nature very well, so he erects a wall behind him using the power of the earth element, which gives him full cover. Linley says, "You will never mend your ways because you are like a dog's tail that can never be straightened." And then, along with his wind blades, he uses the earth element power shattering stones. Rand cannot even figure out what to counter, and by then, those massive rocks break him apart, sending him flying straight out of the arena. The final announcement is made. Today's winner is Linley. Seeing this historic victory of Linley, Yale, George and Reno enter the ring and start dancing with joy. Yale shouts, "We had full faith in our third brother from day one. You are way stronger than our expectations, brother." The disciples of the entire arena now start chanting Linley's name, and the whole hall echoes with the sound of Linley, Linley. Seeing Linley's massive popularity, Rand's henchmen come in front of Linley out of pure jealousy and say, "If you have the guts, try challenging our senior brother Dixie." In response to this, Yale says, "Oh come on, you first send over our 10,000 gold coins from the bet." And the four friends walk away from there, while Linley just locks the name of Dixie in his mind. After this blockbuster victory, the four brothers come outside the academy with full elite-class swag and arrange a luxurious horse carriage with the help of Yale's attendant. All four of them sit inside with great style and start having fun while roaming the streets. In the meantime, Yale pulls out a highly shiny and VIP platinum card from his pocket and hands it over to Linley. In fact, according to the rules of the bet, all 10,000 gold coins received from Rand were loaded onto this very card. Taking the card into his hands, Linley says, "Brothers, whatever party we have today for this grand victory, put the bill directly on this card of mine," at which all four friends become extremely happy. Yale asks his friends, "Brothers, now tell me, which special place would you like to visit first inside our luxurious city?" "Brothers, if you take my advice, we should head straight toward the city's most famous art gallery without wasting any time. It is said that the top 10 greatest stone sculptures in the entire world are present there, and each one costs at least 1,000,000 gold coins." Hearing this, Linley starts thinking about something, but within that time, they arrive right in front of the magnificent palace of the art gallery. Seeing the view inside, everyone is completely stunned because one after another, incredible stone statues stood there. Yale explains that anyone can come here and sell their statues, and if any art belongs to a highly superior category, it gets auctioned. In a parallel scene, we see that due to financial struggles at Linley's home, his father had also sent a stone statue to the very same gallery to be sold, and Linley's uncle Hillman was trying to sell it in the adjacent hall itself. Meanwhile, Linley reaches the premium hall inside the museum with everyone else. As soon as the door opens, the view in front of them is absolutely amazing. The four friends stand before the most spectacular stone art in the place. Looking at it, Linley says, "I don't know why I feel like this is no ordinary art, but rather, there is spiritual power present within this stone art." The four brothers thoroughly explore the entire art gallery while having fun and joking around. As soon as the four brothers come out onto the street from the gate, Linley suddenly spots his uncle Hillman standing there. Linley tells his friends, "You guys go ahead, I will join you in a little while." Linley's joy knows no bounds upon suddenly seeing Uncle Hillman here. He runs over to him, and as soon as Uncle Hillman sees Linley in front of him, he hugs him tightly. Linley asks, "Uncle, what are you doing here?" Hearing this question from Linley, a big smile appears on Uncle Hillman's face. He says, "I have come here for some highly important work for the castle, but I have some very wonderful and amazing good news for you regarding your Baruch family. Your younger brother Wharton has started his training with great intensity." Uncle Hillman tries to divert Linley with casual talk because he did not want to tell Linley that he had come to the art gallery to sell their family sculptures. But despite his best efforts, the cloth covering those statues blows away, making Linley understand exactly what the real matter was. And he thinks despondently, "Because of my academy fees, father has been forced to sell even his favorite statues." Trying in vain to hide his bag behind him, Uncle Hillman says, "Oh Linley son, I haven't come here to sell any statues. Everything is normal at the castle and running smoothly, you just focus on your studies." While Uncle Hillman was still telling this lie to Linley, a female manager suddenly walks out from the gallery and says to Uncle Hillman, "Mr. Hillman, I am sorry, but the statues you have brought to sell this time have many flaws, so according to the academy rules we won't be able to buy them." Seeing all this, Linley hands over his platinum card, which contained a total of 9,900 gold coins, right into his uncle's hands. Shocked, his uncle asks, "Where did you get this VIP platinum card of the academy?" Linley says with a smile, "Uncle, don't you worry, I won this money in a magic competition." Hearing about a competition makes his uncle a bit anxious, but seeing Linley safe and sound brings him immense joy. And upon hearing about the 9,900 gold coins, his face lights up instantly and he hugs Linley tightly, because Linley had solved their 2 years of financial hardships in a single stroke, making Linley extremely happy as well.